Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see the number 16 team in the land, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Snags a quick throw. You bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
After the big gain, the offense obviously declines the penalty. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Now they call a run. He shreds the tackle.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's a quick grab. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there. The offense threatening. Close to the goal line with a new set of downs. That's a design quarterback keeper. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Interesting choice here on the goal line. 5 wide receivers on second and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. And it'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Now the quarterback's doing everything in his power to try to keep this play alive. Looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Great coverage by the defense, and all he can do is step out of bounds for a loss of 1.
Big moment here early in this conference championship game. It's 3rd down and goal. A chance to grab momentum. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking into the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
7-0.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. To start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. We're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
First down at 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. What a catch! Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunk play. Gain to the 35-yard line.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the ball is hauled in. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
And the Hawkeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it right near the end zone. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Forward snap to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
He escapes the pocket. He throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
After a long drive, it's a 3rd down. Is it a touchdown or a field goal? This is a 4-point play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Iowa. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down.
Okay, here they go. Big first down. Good pick.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Caught way downfield and still on the inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Defense is coming after him. He makes the grab. He's swarmed by the defense. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And that's a solid gain for the defense, able to bring him down. So it's Mississippi State on top so far. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for the wide out. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's bringing it back. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover three. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
second down after that run on the previous play. The running back here on a direct snap. Going absolutely nowhere after a loss of the play.
I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the run, he'll let it go. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation, all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. It's a big-time drop.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. And he'll drop back here on third down. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. It puts them in front, 14-13 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. 14. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Caught near the goal line. He will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He fires this throw, and it's intercepted. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. The receiver makes the catch. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
That's reeled in. It's Burns. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Here's the handoff. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. Like the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
The Hawkeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. And the Hawkeyes trying to cash in here in the red zone. They're going to run it here. He stopped, but he gets a first down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
It's an important first down on that running play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Looking for 6. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. For a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up.
The pass rush gets home. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Way too much speed on that play. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, that he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting them in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Oh, I know this quarterback loves to take this shot downfield on the go route. Not able to connect this time, but you can guarantee this offense will look for those quick shot opportunities again.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. A quick throw to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. The sure hands. It's Burns. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cut.
Touchdown, Iowa. They connect for 6.
That's taking advantage of the matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it. And they come up with that touchdown.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Mississippi State offense is back out there now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made over the middle. They bring it down, but that's a good play. It leaves the ball to 39. Completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Bulldogs. In a conference championship game, this quarterback, this receiver, having a performance we are never going to forget.
You know, at this point, I'm just kind of sitting back, just enjoying it. I don't even know what to say from an analytical standpoint because it just keeps happening over and over again. But it sure is fun to just sit back and watch these guys execute.
On the move now. And he makes the grab, a successful two-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Dump off caught by the running back. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The Hawkeyes come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick catch. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Moves out of the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Oh, the pass is picked off. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone to the first down at the 17. On first down, it's play action. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
Well, when everybody's covered, the tight end can be a quarterback's safety blanket, especially when you're looking towards the end zone. Great catch to get them in for the touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So it's Mississippi State on top so far, Kurt. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. And you've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Working clock with the ground game.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught quickly. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Looks like Mississippi State will have the first down.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up third down now.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking deep downfield to the left. Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Boy, interesting call to me, Chris. With the lead, a chance to maybe settle for a field goal, make it a 2-possession game. Instead, the aggressive approach. Now you give your opponent a chance to get back in this game.
Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Fighting off the defender. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to the end zone. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me?
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? And now the running back's got it again. He's got the first and still going. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Past the 10. At the 10 now. Muscles past the defender. Touchdown, Mississippi State. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a two-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
Extra point up and good. A two-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.